Good evening, everyone. People on all sides of the abortion debate have spent the past 8 hours telling a House panel what they think of proposed abortion restrictions. News 8's government reporter, Garrett Berquist, is live at the State House. Garrett, what's the latest there?
Well, the crowd outside the House chamber is much smaller than it was earlier in the day, though it's certainly no less vociferous. Now, the panel has already made significant changes to the bill, but virtually everyone we've heard from says that's not enough. If there's one thing all sides agree on, it's that very few of them support the bill. Even among women who have had abortions, some want a total ban.
I have never felt such anguish and defeat before, complete, utter despair. I knew Satan was right. What a wretched person I was. I started drinking heavily to drown out the accusations and my own thoughts of worthlessness.
While others say the current bill would jeopardize the lives and livelihoods of young women.
I am vice chair of the Indiana Election Commission. I was on the State Employee Appeals Commission. I was on the Bloomington Planning Commission. All of these things are things that I would not have achieved had I continued that pregnancy.
The committee made several key changes to the bill. Rape and incest victims could now get an abortion up to 10 weeks into their pregnancy, regardless of their age. They would not have to sign any affidavits either. The panel also got rid of criminal penalties for abortion and the Attorney General's authority to step in to prosecute.
It does not affect access to the method of birth control or the morning after pill. It does not affect treatment of miscarriages or ectopic pregnancies. It does not affect in vitro fertilization.
As you can probably imagine, there are still a lot of problematic things from my viewpoint that remain, but I do think this takes care of a number of problems that are in the bill.
We expect the full House will meet 30 minutes after the committee wraps up. We're told they will vote to accept the committee report, but floor debate on any amendments likely will not happen until Thursday. Live at the State House, Garrett Berquist, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.